Previously on Game of Thrones.
My father is planning to make a move against your family. He knows all your weaknesses, all your plans, because you have a traitor in your council. He's been sending a great deal of gold to someone in King's Landing.
We were told we'd be speaking to Lord Tyrion alone.
That's enough, Andros.
North Grove? That's just some shit story for little kids.
I've heard stories. Old tales of a secret forest within a forest. Your lord knew what he was talking about. I'm part of the free folk. People round here called wildlings.
My true name is Sarah Flowers.
You're a bastard?
I hope I didn't make a mistake in trusting you.
And if it isn't Elena Glenmore, you're not still marrying into this wretched family.
Perhaps we'll remain allies after all.
It's a long journey to Marine on foot.
Marine? Shit.
What?
Unfinished business there. I don't want to talk about it.
If you presume to speak of my dragons, you best choose your words carefully.
Bester!
Are you gonna be a good little Forrester? Learn your lesson? And stay down? You can be Lord, Roderick. So long as we all know who holds the reins here.
The Forresters need to keep their end of the bargain. Take the boy as your ward. Kill him if they give you any trouble.
I never did tell you about your father, did I? We bled him at first, like a pig.
Hey everybody, Koosemose here, back with Game of Thrones, Episode 4. So we've had a lot of interesting stuff that happened last episode. And it looks like we're going to have the choice made for us as far as if we go abandon the Night's Watch, because I don't think they're going to believe me. Yeah. Being bound in ropes kind of suggests.
I knew you were a killer the day you arrived. Seems Britt found out too. Now they all see it.
It wasn't my fault. He attacked me and we fought and...
So you struck him down and left him to die? You told me what you did to get here. We both know you had blood on your hands. But now, you've killed one of your brothers. You'll lose your head for this, Tuttle. You'll be disgraced, dishonored, and burned till there's nothing left of you.
You won't execute me. With Mance Raider coming, the Night's Watch needs all the men it can get.
Honest men. Loyal men. Not brother killers. There's only one thing to be done with you now.
Hey, Frostfinger.
Didn't much think that'd work.
I saw what Garrett did to Britt last night.
And
I was there. My relief was late, so I stayed behind.
You know
I
what?
saw everything.
Trust him.
He was there.
Then go on. What did you see, boy?
Garrett's telling the truth. Britt attacked him. Just like he said.
Oh, thank goodness.
Garrett had no choice but to fight back.
There isn't a man at the wall wouldn't sell his own mother for the right price. You two are up to something. Some deal you worked out. Or he's defending you for...
Finn's just being a good brother. I think. Can't watch a man die unjustly.
I decide what justice is.
But that
Garrett
isn't quite
killed a man of
justice.
the watch. There's a price to be paid for that. Let's go. I knew it was a mistake to make you a ranger.
Rustfinger. What's to be done with him? We're heading to Crusters.
You'll have to find someone else for your expedition. Your man here still has a lot to answer for. Now out of the way, Snow.
Give us a moment.
Then kiss him quick and be done with it.
Garrett, you told me you wouldn't get into it with Brit. What happened? I thought you were smarter than that, Garrett. I thought you were going to be by my side at Crusters.
I'm sorry I let you down, John. I didn't mean for it to come to this.
You gave me your word, Garrett. It can't have been easy. Facing the man who killed your family.
Aye.
Is there nothing to be done?
Aside from removing Tuttle's head from his shoulders? No.
But
you're about to go off and execute a nest full of traitors at Crusters. How is this any different?
Godspeed with you, Garrett.
Maybe.
We're down a man, so keep your eyes open.
Maybe if I said the right thing, they might have.
Go begging to your gods all
Let
you
me go
want,
with him.
boy. It's the axe has the final say.
Well. That's a fine mess to get ourselves into from the start. Maybe if I told Snow it wasn't my fault, but I don't know, I kind of feel like that would just end up coming off like I'm just trying to make excuses. I kind of feel like in the end, taking a degree of responsibility is the best bet. You know, admittedly, it probably would have been better to take it in such a way that, I don't know, something like, oh, you know, sorry I let you down, I tried not to kill him, but I couldn't not kill him. I don't know, I probably would end up getting my head chopped. Well, I suppose I am getting my head chopped. Well, you know what I mean. The character I'm controlling is getting his head chopped off, so. Sons of Winter. That seems like this is going to focus fairly heavily, I imagine, on the Night's Watch. And presumably the others. Or I suppose they're called the White Walkers only in the Game of Thrones. Get a little crossed up. And it looks like we're back in Marine. Hopefully this will go a little better than Tuttle in the Night's Watch.
Men have stood before me with false tales of my dragons?
No, not really.
Desperate men, hoping for wealth, protection.
Liars, every one of them.
And I expect you are no different. You don't want to see what I do to liars.
I wouldn't lie to you. You have my word.
Your word means nothing.
Not when it is so easily bought.
Oh, shit.
Are you frightened? I thought you'd seen a dragon before.
Damn near ate us too.
Your reaction says otherwise.
He's much smaller than the other one.
Still a little bit
Would
scary.
you like to touch him? Go ahead. Unless you are afraid. Of course, a man who has really faced a dragon before may have reason to be afraid. Go on.
Not a good idea, sir.
You know what? Screw it. Let's do it. This is a terrible, terrible idea. Maybe you'll smell the other dragon on me and not eat me? Yeah, sure.
You're brave, at least.
I don't think he likes me.
You still have a hand, don't you?
I suppose that's a plus.
You saw Drogon. Give me a reason to believe you. I told you I've heard this story before. I'm going to need more than that.
My friend has the burns to prove it. It's likely to leave a scar.
Your dragon did this.
Well, he wouldn't. You must have tried to fight him. What have you done to him? If you've hurt him...
Hurt him?
He attacked us.
Drogon wouldn't strike without reason. You must have scared him.
He is not some kind of thoughtless beast.
He's only a child.
The men who were following us, the Lost Legion, they drew their swords and tried to fight him.
And Drogon defended himself.
So we somehow deserve to be burnt alive because your little baby was scared?
Well, she's
your
honest.
tongue is dangerously sharp, sellsword. Why did you come here?
You offer me nothing but lies. To what end?
You want gold? A title? My undying gratitude?
With your permission, I want to hire a contingent of the Second Sons. I need them to help me fight for my family back in Westeros.
The Second Sons? Has your reason failed you?
Please, if...
I also came here looking for an army. But what I found
were the cries of children. And people suffering in chains while their masters profited from their misery. My sellswords will help me free the slaves of Meereen. That is their mission. Your need is not greater than theirs.
These are people who have suffered for years without end.
What if we left after the liberation, once the slaves are free?
Once the slaves are free, I will sail back to Westeros and reclaim my crown.
There is no after.
There must be something I can do to convince you.
As
yeah,
we speak,
hand on the sword's
my
probably
men
not going to
prepare
help.
Enter Meereen.
What they are about to do is much bigger than you or I. Bigger than one family back in Westeros. So, unless you think you can storm Meereen and free all the slaves yourself...
You have nothing more to offer me, Croft.
Well, that didn't go very well. Perhaps I should have used the two.
You may leave.
That's it.
Your Grace.
This city, face a dragon, I can handle Meereen.
I faced a dragon and lived. Nothing in Meereen can be worse than that.
How bold of you. You forget that is my dragon you boast of defeating.
I said I survived, nothing more.
And Beskha here, she has a history in Meereen. She could help guide us.
What the hell?
Is this true?
Yes. I lived in Meereen for a time. On the eastern side of the city. Fucking bastard.
Well, I suppose at least it wasn't me who gave away her secret.
So you wish to accompany them? You'd help the Second Sons? Guide them into Meereen?
I can't, Asher.
This could be our only chance.
Is that what you're saying?
You're really considering this?
I can only speak for myself. I'll go alone.
She's the one who knows the city. She will accompany you, or you won't be going at all.
I believe that's more than fair. You two will join Croft and his men. Get them into the city, help them liberate Meereen, and I will see that you are rewarded. But your uncle stays here. If I find you've lied or put my men in danger...
I understand.
Good. Croft will get you settled in.
Well, I suppose I've got the
It's going to
benefit
be a
of
long night.
me not dragging her unwillingly, and still get to have her. So I suppose that's a plus?
What the fuck happened back there?
Are we really going into Meereen?
Look, I'm sorry it happened this way.
As long as you get your army, right?
Beskha.
Get your armor patched up in here. Extra bedrolls if you need them. Piss buckets in the corner where it's always fucking been.
I tried to leave you out of it, Beskha. Not my fault Daenerys tried to drag you into. Well, I suppose drug you in.
I spent 2 years trying to get where I am now. Don't fuck this up for me, Asher. Nail! We got 2 more.
Hopefully we can... Oh, I'm going to have to make the decisions, aren't I? But if we're lucky, we'll get to go somewhere else first. Okay, thought so. Presumably the werewood... Wow, those trees are so bloody huge.
It's a problem, Roderick. You've got to be practical. You want to take Griff down next time? You want to stop lying in the mud and letting people walk all over you?
You're speaking to your lord, Sir Royland.
He can fight his own battles.
Is all this talking supposed to help?
You can't just fight through the pain. You need to try something different. You can't handle a sword like you used to. So find another advantage. Surprise your opponent. Do something unexpected.
Like what?
Oh, you can attack him now?
I'll show you. Come at me.
Oh boy. Am I going to have to control this? It will not go well if I'm under control. Can I aim somewhere else? No. Obviously can't.
Down to your level.
So would
When
have
I
worked.
attack you, drop down, avoid my blade, and swing at the back of my knees. Wait for me to attack.
Oh boy. So what's coming? Is this going to be a quick time?
Roderick!
Yep. Suppose that's appropriate. Alright, got it.
Almost.
I think I did the wrong
Again.
joystick? Maybe? Oh.
Shit!
Alright, well, I was going to say maybe it'll be time to get going again, but... It's
My
not...
lord, sorry to interrupt.
Well, that's not a good sign.
Elena. She insisted on seeing you immediately.
I've completely failed to actually
Lady
manage
Elena, I hear we're to become sisters.
any of the training.
Talia.
Oh no.
Roderick. Can I speak with you? Privately.
Don't tell me she's backing off the
You remember my little
wedding.
Quiver! Good gods, you've grown.
You could just call me Arthur now.
I hope you don't mind us coming unannounced. But something's happened.
Please don't back
I
out.
didn't know what else to do. Maybe this was a bad idea.
You're always welcome here. We're to be married. You'll be calling Ironrath home soon.
Hopefully.
Yes, well, that's why I came, actually.
Uh-oh.
Lord Whitehill paid my father a visit at Rillwater Crossing. He told my father Griff had subdued you, and
that my sister would make a fine reward.
as if I'm some token to be handed around.
You mean?
He demanded I end our betrothal and marry his son, Griff, instead.
What?
Lud threatened my family. Told my father if he refused, would be slaughtered along with you.
Father acted the damn coward.
He agreed, Roderick. I am to marry Griff Whitehill. That arrogant, pig-eyed prick!
Elena, we're in this together. I won't let this happen.
I knew you'd help. But my father won't listen. I'm not gonna be the bone they throw that howling dog. I'm not gonna be some prize for him to rip open.
This is going to lead to the death of everyone, I think.
We have to get rid of him. I can't think of any other way. My father won't see reason.
It's a terrible idea, but maybe
We were hoping you'd say that.
he won't be expecting anything. And hopefully that was more than just a random whistle. Oh, good. 5 archers.
You brought your
Okay.
men.
A few more.
I command Father's elite guard.
10.
These men are trained archers, swordsmen, experts in both ranged and close combat. They're yours, if you'll help us take down Griff.
Oh boy.
The whole guard?
20 men.
Oh, 20.
My father still thinks they're aboard a ship bound for the Reach. What do you have to lose, Roderick? Griff has been a nightmare for you and your house.
You can't have any reason to keep him around.
This could
Let's
help
not say anything.
both of
We're doing
us.
this. I think.
Please consider it. I know this might sound mad, but it's the only way. Get rid of Griff, and you'll be free to use the guard however you like. You can finally take control of your house again. Please, promise me you'll do this. I love you, Roderick. I don't want Griff. I don't want any of this.
I would be happy to.
Thank you, Roderick.
Griff won't even see it coming.
Hopefully.
My men are yours to command.
Thank you, Quip. Arthur.
Could you give us a moment?
So
you
now
don't know how much this means to me. To us, I should say. Maybe when this is all over, we could play hide and seek in the grove again. Pretend we're still children. Forget all that's happened these last few years.
I love you, Helena.
I love you too.
This seems now a good time to kiss her. Much better than just saying, alright, love you, bye. You know, especially with that whole everybody's gonna die thing.